Well, something
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
Immortal was saying earlier, I disagree. I think it's just as likely for it to be Gara or Aruka or anyone else, because I think in the same way no one was expecting Moegi of all people to be relevant. Okay, well you
No,
can say the
no,
same
you're
for the
wrong.
others.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Why?
You're wrong.
Why?
Not only did I 100% expect it,
I support
um,
them.
I did see some Twitter posts late. I mean, you could say maybe I inspired it, but I did see people after my spoiler video agreeing. So,
But
like
that's
on Twitter,
because of
YouTube,
the
everywhere.
appearance only. You were not expecting, of
No, it's
all
not.
people, Moegi to have become a divine tree.
Do you mean like before I saw Matsuri?
Yeah. Like
Like,
it, like
or just
assuming
okay,
the spoilers just said there's 4 divine trees, 4 people turned into a divine tree. One of your guesses is not going to be Moegi.
um, I wouldn't really have much to work with for my guess in that case, though.
But
Like,
you
I
know what
don't
I'm
have anything to
trying to
work
say.
with. Minus the only thing I have to work with for a guess for Moegi would be, well, we haven't seen her.
The point is, never in a
It's
million
not going to be someone
years,
we've seen.
never in a million years would you have expected Moegi to be a relevant character going forwards of all characters.
I mean, yeah, she's not the top of the list, but once I saw her, I made my guesses.
Not the top of the list.
So
Yeah, she's at the bottom of the list. You're right. She's not at the top.
I wouldn't say the bottom. I'm sure I could think of people less relevant, like Udon, for example, is even less relevant.
Okay, he's like
Or
literally
Denki,
right below
people who
her by a singular tier. I would consider Denki more
the people who aren't
relevant.
even he's not even in the manga. That's the problem. Like, I'm not gonna someone who's
Neither
not
was
in the manga
Moegi
is
till
not going on my
this.
list.
Pretty sure this is Moegi's debut,
But she
by the
was.
way. Maybe she was. Yeah, she was. You're right. That's besides the point.
Yeah, she's literally in the manga. So
Whatever.
no. That's how I knew about the Earth Grapple Jutsu in the first place.
Oh my
Moegi.
god.
It's your favorite jutsu, I know.
The point is, I
Um,
would imagine Aruka, or especially Gara, to be more likely to be relevant than Moegi. They're higher on my list of
so
expectations.
um particularly Gara I'll focus on here because he's actually like in the story. Yes, if I you know just say the time skip, chapter 1 of the time skip, and there was a poll that said who will be relevant in 3 chapters, Gara or Moegi? Of course I'm picking Gara over Moegi. But like under the context that we had, it's like, no, it's not Gara. Code's attacking the Leaf Village with these claw grind. The people don't look like Gara. They look like
Oh my god.
Moegi or Ishiki, Kawaki, Jigen, whatever.
Oh,
So
but
it's like,
clearly some
no.
people see Gara. Otherwise, no one would have said Gara. Okay, but let me ask you, right now,
I
where
mean,
is Gara?
the Sand Village.
Is he?
Why would he not?
Can he? Is
For
he
what
just
reason would
not
I assume he
allowed to
isn't in the
leave?
Sand Village?
Can he not
It's
come
not that he's.
visit
I
his
mean,
pal
it's not that
Kawaki?
he. He's not pals with Kawaki or Boruto. He's literally talked to him like 3 times.
Okay, but he can go out on a mission. He can do anything. He's not
No,
bound
he's
to
not
the
going out
Sand
on a
Village.
mission. He's the Kazekage. He's staying in the village. He can. The only mission he's gonna go on is to go meet the Kage. It's possible for Gara. Yes, it is possible for Gara to have like. I mean, granted, they just use Zoom calls now anyway. But in the past at least, it's possible he would go have a Kage conference with like Shikamaru or something. But like, if you had to guess, is he in the Sand Village or is he in the Leaf Village?
Well,
You're gonna
yeah,
go with the Sand Village. Let's be real.
you can guess that for sure. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the case, though. You can't say it's for sure just based on a guess. I
Yeah,
will
but it's a
say
lot more probable.
it's probable, yeah, more probable, but I wouldn't say it's even like 99% likely. I'd say it's like 80%.
No, bro, it's higher than 80. I won't say
There's so many
99, but
other
like probably
places where
90%.
he could be. He could be visiting the Cloud Village right now for whatever reason. Or he could be in the Leaf Village because
I
maybe
know.
within a month from now they're going to host another tuning exam. And so he's there a month early, like they were the month early in the original tuning exams.
I don't know, but here's the best way to look at it, Oodie. At a 10-day span, how many days do you think Gara probably, in the average 10-day span, how many days do you think he spends at the Sand Village? Honestly, probably all 10. If you have to pick a random 10, at least 9 of the 10 days. Like,
I'd say 7
he's
of
in
the
the Sand
10.
Village. No, the Kage doesn't leave the village 3 days a week.
Well, okay, there's also not 9 days in a week. What do you mean?
I know, but like the point, he doesn't even leave the week. The Kage doesn't even leave the village on a weekly basis. Let's be real.
And also 9 minus 7 is 2, not 3.
I know, I exaggerated the numbers on purpose. I'll admit that.
Okay.
But like the point is, the Kage of the village isn't leaving on a regular basis. They're just not.
Okay. I mean, all the Kage came to the Leaf Village for the tuning exams in Boruto's era.
Is that a regular basis, Oodie?
It happens about
No, it's a
every
freaking-
3 years or so. And guess how long it's been? Well, what do you know? Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a frequent thing.
I mean, it happened 3 years ago, and now it's
It's a-
3 years later. There you go.
I guess it is. I'll give you this. It's irregular in the sense that it happens like on a consistent basis. It's every 3 years.
Well, really, it's every
Every-
6 months, but
It's supposed to be every 6 months, but that just like went out the window after the first exam. So
I mean,
that
did
just
it
never happened
really?
again.
Like,
They just
was the end of the Sasuke retrieval less than 6 months after the first tuning exams? I would say so. Because like Itachi comes
I don't know about that.
immediately, so then they just go find Tsunade. Honestly, it's probably like a month. Like Sasuke's probably really like 3 weeks. I think is what they say, right? Sasuke was under.
I
the
think it
Genjutsu
is
for
something
3 weeks.
like that, but the problem is if you go by the at least the anime, they literally don't do the tuning exams until like 2 months before Naruto returns. Like it's late, late, like several years later.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So they did not just do it again.
Right. Well, with Aruka, there's no arguing. If anything, it's more likely to be Aruka than Moegi just based on their character. In the Pain arc, Moegi wasn't doing anything, whereas Aruka was trying to save people. Which is exactly what Moegi was described to have been doing.
So the problem, okay, I do need to go up and down the stairs. I'll be really loud, so I'm gonna mute after I say this for like 2 minutes, maybe. So you
2
just have to
minutes?
go
How
on.
long are your
But,
stairs?
It's not actually 2 minutes, but I gotta go up and down twice so I can carry the food down and then come back up, carry the
Yeah.
laptop. Anyway, in Naruto, Aruka would be more important because Aruka's important in Naruto. He's not fucking relevant to Boruto or Walky.
But
Naruto's still
neither is
away, so it's not like he's gonna
Moegi.
know. She's at least important to Team Shikadai and Konohamaru.
Okay, then Aruka
It's
is
not to say
important.
they hate Aruka, but like Aruka's not in their minds.
I mean, Moegi's not in their minds either.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
More than Aruka.
But again, I don't think it's a
wait, where did I just put
relevance thing. In terms of Boruto, they just freaking chose Moegi's name out of a hat. Let's be real. Like, they're not choosing Moegi for some deep narrative reason of it can only be Moegi in this role. They're just choosing Moegi. And based on the character, I think it's more likely for Aruka to have been in Moegi's situation than Moegi. Aruka's character would have saved random citizens and a citizen daughter than Moegi would have. It just makes more sense. And if the story's not written for Boruto and Kawaki, the story's written for us. So yeah, it is more important to us, and that's what matters. So yeah, I think it's more likely for it to have been Aruka than Moegi based on that, because they're writing it for us, not for Boruto and Kawaki. So that's just my
Real quick before I mute again.
Yeah.
So 2 things. Look, I don't think it's fair to say that like Moegi is any less likely to save villagers. It's not like she's some memey head. She's literally the one who's an active ninja on missions. Aruka's just a freaking school principal.
I
They're
don't
not out
know.
there in the field
I
anymore.
can't see Aruka
Um,
being as brutal with Amado when he first shows up as Moegi was.
okay, I agree with that, but still, like, Moegi's gonna save villagers just as much. In fact, and this is filler, mind you. In the Pain arc filler, Moegi is trying to save a villager from one of the centipedes from Pain.
Oh
So she's
god.
literally done this too.
Oh god.
So just saying.